Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. This reading will be for my fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, for the upcoming week of July 22nd, 2019. Happy birthday, Leos. We stepping into Leo season, y'all. It's definitely summer. The Leo energy is very proud and very creative and very boisterous, like to be the center of attention. So yes, should be interesting. Let's see. What are the major themes for my fire signs for the week of July 22nd, 2019, please? Okay. Ooh, I like that coming out first. Oh. So angel number 97, fire signs. Look that up and see if that resonates with you. So the first card that we got is the Heaven card. Let's see. Just a second. Okay. So we have the 9-Wand Heaven card. Interesting, because it's about completions, and this is about, please win. This is about completions, and interesting because again we still navigating the Capricorn full moon eclipse energy, so we'll see a lot of that. As I was saying in another reading, completions are not always a bad thing, right? I don't want you to get scared about things coming to an end. Sometimes completions are necessary at all points of life. That's why they call it the circle of life, right? Things have to be born and then end and cycle through and etc. But sometimes you want things to be completed. Sometimes you enter into things knowing that they will be completed. That's like when you start school, right? You know eventually you're going to finish. And so you graduate, and that's a happy time of completions. So I think these are happy completions for you, fire signs. Some things just have to end. Now, know that while this is happening, the universe has you, right? These are divine endings coming. This is perfection. These are lessons that are being learned finally. This is karma kind of being tied up. Things that you've been working on for years and years and years are finally coming to an end. Then you have the 7 Wands, 7 Stars. So next to it, 7 is about mysticism. It's about manifesting. Very spiritual number. Leadership. Receiving divine intervention. Using your intuition to lead others. Some of you could also be dealing with an Aquarius also, because that's Aquarius card. Things out of the blue, what you're trying to accomplish. So like I said, something is ending and something is beginning. Definitely. So some of you may be switching dreams. Some of you may be switching projects. Some of you might be switching jobs, like complete different career fields. Some of you might be saying like, I thought I wanted to be that, or I'm done, I got this degree, or I have been in this field for a long time, I'm wrapping it up, and now I want to start something new. Right now I want to go after what I really want to do. 1 Bamboo Peacock, 8 Circles Tiger, 2 Wand Sword, all upside down. Don't mean a thing. It's just upside down. Let's see if I can get that a little better. Yeah, that helps. Okay, so 1 Bamboo Peacock. This is about being mature. This is about getting the information, taking what was meant for you to take, and then, I don't want the winnable cards away. Taking what's meant for you to take, and then keeping it pushing, right? Not getting too caught up in the exterior, right? Because she's manifesting. Seeing the wealth that's already at your feet, the abundance that you've already created, taking a very mature lens about something. Some of you, it could be, you could be wrapping up a relationship with an older woman. Like it could be a boss. Some of you who are switching jobs or something, or a business partner, like, yeah, this is over. This chapter is done. This relationship is done. Maybe someone who was refusing to self-reflect, to see her role in this situation, right? And for good or for bad. But then she's looking at the tiger, 8 Circles Tiger. Interesting. Authority figure. Yep, 8 circles. Some of y'all are about to quit y'all jobs. I love this. 8 is a karmic number. What did I tell you? I knew with the 9. I said there's karmic completions coming. So you've done it. You've served your mission, and now it's over. It's like Teach for America, or what is the other one called? I forget. But it's like where you Peace Corps, right? Where you go and you do your mission, and then when you're done, that's it. You come home, right? So there's an authority figure, particularly somebody who you have some sort of financial dealings with, and that's coming to an end. That's coming to an end. That relationship is about to be severed. It doesn't necessarily have to be a negative relationship. I told you, it's just karmic. It's just over. It's like when people break up and then they think they have to be mortal enemies. It's like, no. Or you stop being friends with somebody and it's like, y'all don't have to be beefing. We served our purpose. We can still be cool. We just not, we don't spend that time together anymore. I don't hate you. Sacrifice is being made. So you may have to make some sacrifices as a result of this ending, especially if you're starting a completely new venture. I like it though. This is exciting. Mushroom. I haven't seen that one in a while. So 7 stars. What you trying to manifest? This is brand new. You could feel kind of shaky, right? You could feel vulnerable. You're supposed to. This is change coming, right? A whole different group of people, different community. You might be feeling kind of shaky, like a baby, because this might be a field you know nothing about. You're probably leaving something that you are very knowledgeable about. Yep, and that's how you got the 7 stars too, where you were the leader, and now you walking into a field where you're like, I don't know anything, or a situation where you're like, I don't know anything, and I'm used to being at the top. That's okay. That's normal. There will be a level of vulnerability. Will be some uncertainty. That's what life is about. But also realize and reflect on what you've already been through. Look at this lotus, which is about a spiritual awakening, right? A healing process that's taking place. I told you, all this happens as a result of this ending. But the thing that connects the lotus and the peacock for me is that they both have come through some stuff, right? She's been through some stuff. She don't even want to look at her reflection because it reflects, she sees in her own eyes her past, right? Because we're constantly creating. So what you see now is just what you manifested yesterday. Same with the lotus, right? This baby has been through some stuff. She literally grew out of the mud, right? And she's on this little thin, flimsy leaf, right? Putting all of her faith in things to come, in divinity, in the divine provision, in the ability for the divine to provide for her and to keep her protected. Because look, she looked like she's about to fall off this leaf, but she's not. You got the center card. Everything is right on the money. Everything is right exactly where it's supposed to be. You are achieving. You're making moves. This could also be romance. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius. An Aries. That was weird. Aquarius. An Aries. Or any other fire sign for that matter. As a result of this completion. So there could be some love here. Maybe for some of y'all had to quit this job or let this situation go involving this older lady so that you could get to this male. I don't know. 8 bamboo mushroom. Something out of the ordinary. Something unexpected. Something out of the blue. So your dreams could be quirky. This could also represent an Aquarius too. That's probably why I said it. I combined Aries and Aquarius. That's interesting. So for some of you, it is an Aquarius. There's some romance there after you done got rid of this other stuff. These new beginnings are with this person. They keep saying that you're starting a new path. It's something that you didn't expect. So for some of you, you could be literally venturing off into a whole nother way of life, a whole nother way of doing stuff that's completely different from how it's always been. And you could be scared, feeling vulnerable. But they have spiritual implications. So you are good. You don't need to worry. So we got the blank card. All right, Usa. And the last 2 cards. 7 bamboo tortoise. Talking about wisdom, divine wisdom, wisdom from above, intuitive wisdom. Obstacles, but you stepping over them though. You don't need to get caught up in these obstacles because look, The arrow is where it look at this. It cannot portend any success any more clearly than this. You have the commence card starting some stuff, standing on top of these obstacles, right? Getting it out of the mud, but shooting your arrow nonetheless. And then look, it hits. You got it, baby. Everything is lined up exactly how it's supposed to. You did it. So for some of you, this is a push to start the new project, start the new job, write the new chapter, because you did it. You've been successful. It's time to wrap this thing up, try something new. But for others, this is telling you the new things that you're going to try are going to be successful too. Look at the tortoise. The tortoise is literally standing on rock, just like the commence card that is clarifying. Looking up. Both of them are looking up, getting guidance, asking for the next step, being patient, acquiring wisdom, ordering their steps. Slow and steady wins the race. Be patient. 9 bamboo willow, last card, healing. This is all for the purpose of healing. So for some of you who are wrapping up situations with a job or some type of business partnership, something to do with money, it's all in divine timing. It's divinely timed. You got to know that. And it's for the purpose of healing. You started with the 9 and you ended with the 9 fire signs. So I think it's also interesting that you ended with the willow card, which is about healing and resilience. But at the same time, the last week's message was about getting to the root of your identity, right? The root of this card. You can't see it. Only the willow knows what lies at its root. And that's how it goes for you, fire signs. Only you know. But you got to be patient. You got to be patient. You can't be scared to start these new beginnings because the cards are saying you said it's going to work. You're done. Take advice this week. This is a week where you want to listen to advice. If there's an older female in your life or an authority figure who may be trying to offer you some advice about something, listen. You still got to make the decision yourself ultimately because we have to live our own lives, but you should definitely incorporate that. On the other side of that, if there's an older female in authority over you this week that you are having to sever something with, that's fine too. It's time. It's karmic. And this will propel you into your dreams. This will propel you into your destiny, to be honest. You got the heaven next to 7 stars. That's beautiful. Everything is coming together. All of the stars are aligning for you in the heavens. And that's why you are being pushed and guided and led to make the changes that you are in the physical realm. All right, fire signs. Leo, the birthday people. Ooh, okay. North card. Angel number 31, Leo. Look it up and see if that resonates with you. Now, I feel like last week, Leo, y'all got like this card too. So I feel like a lot of you have been isolating yourself, but maybe to your detriment. Leo, this is not the time to isolate yourself. You receive divine downloads, yes, in isolation. So there's positive benefits to it, right? There's gains to this. But at the same time, be careful of isolating yourself too much, especially during your season. Lions are proud and fierce and capable. You don't want to lose that in isolation. So just be careful that you're not becoming a hermit. You don't want to become a hermit because remember I told you could be getting information and guidance from an older lady this week. All right, Aries. 1 wand entrant. Angel number 19, Aries. Look it up, see if it resonates with you. So, walking through these new doors, what did I tell you in the general reading? Barriers being lifted. But 1 is also about taking initiative. This is good, Aries. All signs are go for you. Aries, you ain't got to tell Aries to make a move, baby. They already there, right? So this is beautiful. Make the move. Walk through the door, Aries, with pride and with certainty, right? Don't doubt yourself. Don't use this as an opportunity to kind of go back and start looking around. Well, it ain't so bad on this side. I really don't have to because you're nervous about what lies ahead. You've done the work, Aries. It's done. You've done the work. We have another 9. It's time to complete this side. You have beautiful things awaiting you on the other side of the door, but you got to walk through them. Shuffle one more time. Sagittarius. Angel number 42, Sagittarius. Look it up, see if it resonates. So we have the sun peeking in. Shadow, no shadow. So the scholar is about acquiring wisdom. Remember, we had the tortoise card too. So about being patient. The scholar thinks before he moves, before he even speaks. Notice that though. Look, there's a rock next to the scholar. So he has obstacles. He sees them. He's not ignoring them. He's just not letting them consume him. He's focused on bigger things. He's focused on the situation around him. He's focused on progressing his life. But he's also writing things down. For some of you, this could literally mean you're about to start writing or going back to school, right? Quitting a job so you can go to school full time, or focusing more on school, or start teaching. That's so interesting with the shadow. So for some of you, that is, or becoming a professor or something like that. Or even teaching. It could be any other subject too. It could be like a personal trainer where you're teaching people how to care for their bodies or things like that. But this is saying to reflect, Sagittarius. Before you can teach others, you first have to know what obstacles that you've overcome, what skills that you possess yourself, and you have to be able to self-reflect on the things, I guess this got brighter, on the things that you want to put out, that you want to teach. Because remember, Mercury is retrograde. So be careful that you're just not communicating and just saying stuff just to say it. Reflect. Write it down. Make sure that you are where you want to be before you make before you make the move, actually, Sagittarius, right? You are where you want to be spiritually, emotionally. Don't just charge right in. Calm down, Sag. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Have a good week. Peace out.